Back in the day, I became friends with people who had traumatic things that happened to where we shared a lot of things in common. Back then, they didn't have a name for it, but now it's called trauma bonding. So when I got with the Lord and God start healing me with a lot of things, I still meet these type of people that have these soul wounds in them, and it's kind of like a moth to a flame. It's like I attract people who need healing, who need all these certain things, even things that I've went through myself in the past. But also at the same time, I'm very careful. So with that being said, the first time I really realized it when I was with the Lord, I was in the park walking, and this person or whatever, they came in the wrong way, and they came in on the track to where you run a walk, and they drove down the wrong track because they wasn't from there. And I'm like, who the heck are these people? But anyway, later on, when I was circling around, I got stopped by this girl, and she was talking to me about Jesus, and I knew it was like I knew it was like a sign and stuff like that, and I told her that, yeah, I mean, I believed in the Lord. But anyway, we started talking, and we started talking. It's supposed to be in short, but we end up talking like for hours. And I noticed that a lot of things that we were discussing, they wanted me to come to their church, and it was like a lot of people will not get it, but I noticed like there were some things that we had in common, but it was kind of like, we had a really good conversation that lasted for hours. But they wanted me to come to their church and stuff like that, gave me their number, but I felt this resistance to where I needed to pull away, and I'll tell you why. Anyway, some time went by. I can't remember how long it was, but anyway, there were some people who were coming around to where we stayed, and I opened the door, and lo and behold, it was the same people. And a lot of people would look at it as like destiny, whatever, whatever, but they had told everybody about me, my testimony and everything and stuff like that. And I don't know. People don't understand. I just got this weird feeling like I did not like it because it felt like an attachment. I cannot explain it. I did not like it. And I'll put it like that. And they asked me like, why didn't you call? And I was honest with them. I told them, I said, look, I said, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I said, I'm very careful when I meet people. And when I meet people and this kind of like, I feel like this attachment, I back away from people because I don't like that. I used to become friends with people back there in the day like that, and it don't ever end out well. And not to mention when I meet people now, probably like a month later, it always turned raw. Like it's kind of like they have like this, it's happy, like whatever, go lucky, but ultimately maybe about a month later, things turn bitter. And I don't like that. So that's why, yes, I do talk to people, but form certain type of relationships, that's something I stay away from unless I feel God really, really telling me, because people don't understand. Sometimes relationships does not mean to be, or it's not meant to be permanent. It could be you just meeting people and y'all exchange information or whatever. That's what people need to learn. So I've learned that. I'm learned to, because there are people who are in your life for seasons, not for long periods of time. That's why I went wrong in the past. And a lot of things happened because I didn't understand the seasons. So with that being said, is that you have to learn that everybody who comes in your life, no matter who you meet, everybody's not meant to be there permanently. You don't, just because you come alone and you meet other people, even Christians who have been through same things as you, does not mean you form a connection with that person. Like, people don't understand that can be really, really dangerous because you don't have a connection with the Lord, concerning the Lord. Y'all only have a connection shared through your trauma and your experiences of the past. That's something you absolutely do not want, and you do not want to carry on into the kingdom of God. That's why you need to be healed so that the Lord can show you when you're not having an authentic bond with someone that is not through him, but through you and your experiences that you have had. It's okay to share your experiences. I firmly believe that because it's testament to who Jesus Christ is. But at the same time, I do not believe that you should bond with a person over that and build your relationship on what y'all have been through and shared together and go from there. I don't believe in that. I really don't. I don't believe that because that is harmful. That is not good for even in the kingdom of God. So I believe if you want to form a connection with somebody, a true connection Form it through Jesus Christ, not because of your similarities of what you have been through in the past or anything like that, but because of your love to share the gospel and your love of Jesus Christ.